Hello and welcome to version 0.24 of Ping-Kaching. I'm really excited to walk you guys through some of the major updates in this version. And let's get started right off with the dashboard. You're going to notice a few things are different right off the bat. Right here in the navigation menu, you'll notice video training is now missing, and that's been moved to the bottom right-hand bar. It's still a clickable button, but in its place we've added plugins. As Ping-Kaching gets more and more features, some of those features we're going to add under the Plugins tab. Let's look at the first new feature we've added to the Plugins tab. Simply click it and click the Tiny URL button. This takes you to the Tiny URL page. Now, right inside Ping-Kaching, you can shorten URLs. You no longer need to go to these third-party websites where you have to go find the bookmark or go open a browser and type them in, and that's just a lot of work. Now you can do it right inside the software. To do it, let's click the Shorten New URL button. Enter your URL and click Create. Just like that, it adds it to the top and gives you your new short URL. You can click this little copy button to add it to your clipboard and paste in your new short URL in email promotions, websites, or wherever you need to post it. It also tracks the number of hits, how many people have clicked your URL. Now this is great for email promotions or Twitter or Facebook. It's really nice to be able to see how many of your fans clicked and followed through on that link. And you can have all that tracking in one easy place now with Ping-Kaching. Rather than going to somewhere like Bitly and you have to remember what that short URL's tracking URL is, that's just a pain to have to do that for each URL. This is great to have it in one location. But we got even more clever than that with our new short URL service, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. But first I want to have a quick remark on this short URL service, on the hits in particular. These hits are not updated real time, so if you want to refresh these results, all you have to do is click any other page. We'll go to the dashboard and then right back again, and it'll update all of these results. Now let's go to Manage Projects. Nothing has changed on the Manage Projects page. We'll enter a project here, Ping-Kaching, and be on the Manage URLs page. On this page we have changed a few little things here. Normally we used to display only the title and the URL. You can see now though it's only displaying the title, the short URL, and the hits. But this is completely customizable by you. You can go to the settings page, go to the Manage URLs, and now you can just click to enable whatever you want to see. Let's turn on URLs for this demonstration. We'll go right back to the URL. And you can see now it added in the URL. So I have all this information available to me. And you can customize these however you want it to look. Let's add a new URL now. I'm going to add in a URL. And you can see when I add in a URL, a new shorten button appears. Now this is what I was talking about. This is really powerful because, get this, anytime you do anything on the web, a new article, new guest blog, new blog post, new Web 2.0 site, whatever it is, you're going to enter in that URL right into Ping-Kaching, and you should do that right away because you want to get a bookmark or two on that immediately so you can get it indexed and get those backlinks counting. Also to build some authority. But with those URLs, some of them you want to send traffic to or do Twitter posts to or email out about. Well, as long as you're entering it into Ping-Kaching for promotion anyway, now with one click of a button, you have a new short URL for that. And that's pretty powerful and pretty fancy. Now let's click the Fetch Metadata button. This button has this feature still fetches all your metadata, which is really nice, but we've made it a little different. Now these fields are independently editable. So you can just click the Fetch Metadata, update these titles, descriptions, or do any changes you see fit. Then click the Save button, and you're done. Now you're completely done and can go straight to the Submissions page. Let's look at the URL title first, though, before we continue. This field it used to be required, but now we've made it so it's no longer required. We've cut out an extra step so you can get straight to those submissions even faster. Personally, I like the URL title because it helps me remember quickly what each promotion I've done. So if I've submitted this article and I submitted this to Scribd, I can quickly say newsletter, Scribd. It quickly reminds me of what promotions I've done. But for those of you who don't want that, it's just cut out completely, so it's no longer required. Also, the RSS URL field. This used to give people errors when they would use the fetch metadata button, because for a sub-blog post like this, it would always pull in your website's RSS feed. And since your website really only has one RSS feed, it'd pull in the same RSS feed over and over and give you a duplicate error. It no longer will give you that error. Now the software is smart enough to know it's a duplicate, but on the submissions end, it's going to gray out the RSS submission to protect you from doing duplicate submissions. So it's still offering you all the protection, only now it's cut out another step of you having to delete that. We're just constantly making this faster and faster for you guys so you can get through this and get those promotions done and save as much time as possible. Now let's go to the title page. Down here you'll see we've added something completely new. And this is our status updater tool. Now with Ping-Kaching, you can update your status messages to your Facebook fan page, to your Twitter account, to your Tumblr, all from this box right here. Excuse me. So title, description, and keywords, all these are still used for RSS distribution, social bookmarking directories. But this box right here is special and is used just for your status updater. So let's type a little message in here and test it out. Then what makes this even cooler is for sites like Tumblr and Twitter who have character restrictions. If you want to paste a URL, well, now you have this nice short URL, so you don't eat up all your characters with your long URL, all built in from Ping-Kaching. Normally, to update your statuses, you'd have to log into Facebook, click the link tab, paste in your link, then type your message, then hit submit, then go over to Twitter, make sure you're logged in, post a profile thing, go to Bitly, shorten down a URL, go back to Twitter, paste it in, go to Tumblr, do the same. Oh, what a nightmare! Now you can do all that from right inside Ping-Kaching, all with a click of a button. And the live production version you guys will get, the short URL will be conveniently pasted right here as well. So you'll be able to just click it, copy it, and paste it right in. Very, very simple to do. Now we'll move straight to the submissions page. This is where you'll see our status updater button. We'll go to this. All these other features are still the same and nothing has changed, but we've added the status updater. This is where you can see we can submit to Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr to kick off our service. We'd like to get your feedback to hear what sites you'd like us to add to the status updater. Now note, these are not social bookmarking sites, they're not RSS distribution. These are sites that are social media sites where people can follow you and you can update your profile. We're going to leave all these clicked to check. I'm going to hit submit. Now as I hit submit, I want you to draw your attention down here to the bottom left. Normally we have the update bar where it shows you the progress of the submissions are going. But now we've added a stop button, so you can stop submissions midstream if you need to change something or if there's an error. Very, very cool. And just like that, we're done. We've updated our Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr, and we could have even updated those with a new short URL with tracking if we wanted to. I mean, that would be very cool, very fast. And we'll just show you guys quickly that it actually worked. Go right over here to Twitter. Refresh the page. And testing status updater tool for video. And we'll go over to Facebook. Testing Ping-Kaching's new status for within Ping-Kaching. As simple as that, we've updated our Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. I hope you guys enjoy version 0.24 of Ping-Kaching. It's a powerful new software, powerful new updates in the software, and we look forward to working on version 0.25 and for you guys to really see what we have in store as we continue our quest to make this the top SEO software. Thank you very much.